Venezuela is going through many major economic pros and cons. Right now, in the failing economy, they have more cons than they do pros. Venezuela's economy is very highly dependent on oil revenue. That accounts for over half of their income, even for the government. And right now, with their falling oil prices, have severely aggravated the crisis. Their insufficient access to dollars, price controls, and rigid labor restrictions have also caused many U.S. and multinational firms to withdraw their businesses from Venezuela, which is also not bringing in as much income as it normally does. The current Venezuelan president, Nicolas Maduro, has tried to respond to this economic crisis. He sees it as the more private sectors are more to blame for this economic crisis right now. And so his idea is to change the government controls from 3 exchange rates to just 2 for the sale of dollars to private sectors. And right now that has changed the food and medicine imports down from 10 bolivars down to 6.3, which is a major drop. And then the second rate he changed is to manage a float. And then these current controls present major obstacles for other countries to trade with Venezuela. So that's also not helping their economy. And he has used his degree powers to enact legislation to deepen the state's role as a primary buyer for the Venezuelan exports. So he's basically trying to get more money into the government. And some of the things that I think Venezuela should change to help improve their economy would be, a major one is to find another source of income other than oil revenue. If it's doing so poorly, they should try to find another agricultural income, because you can't be solely dependent on just one, and they are, and that's why it's hurting them so bad. And then another thing that I've seen is that many people are very upset with the current president. Like, for example, these controls that he's put on is only hurting Venezuela more for restricting their trade with other countries and restricting the private sectors who make up a large portion of any country's economic function. And then also, he has caused food shortages with his new controls, many food shortages everywhere. And the Venezuelan people are finally deciding to take a stand. There was a major protest last week where they marched and demanded that he be removed from office. And one pro that they do have, though, would be that their